What's up guys, this is tcgzombie here, and today I went at my local game store and picked up a couple of cool things that I want to share with you. So it's pretty windy today, so if you hear some crackling noises, it's my window that is pretty shitty, and I live in a pretty old house. So what I picked today is three things, no, two if you want to be literal. I picked up two decks, and I want to get a whole display case, but I get into why I didn't pick up a display case. And I picked up this amazing two-player KeyForge mat, and I'm pretty sure you've seen that before, but I got a pretty good price on this. Those two-player mats are very hard to come by, and I was browsing eBay yesterday and they were fetching extravagant prices. So I would strongly suggest, if you can go at your local store and pick this one up for maybe, you hear that wind? It's literally gonna blow my house away. So if you are at your local game store, you can pick one of those bad boys up for like, I don't know, under 40 bucks maybe. That's a great deal. You can snatch it, you can flip it for money, or you can keep it as a collector's item, because as far as we know, those bad boys are not going to be printed again. And yeah, it's a pretty good playmat. Reviews say that it's of good quality, and yeah. So it's a good pickup if you can find it for around MSRP. I would say that if you pay anything under 40, 45 bucks, it's okay. Pick one of these up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this sealed or not. I'm torn. It's a little bit, because I had it for so long, it's a little bit, it's not used, but the seal is broken. So yeah, it doesn't have, I'm not sure if I can sell this for a seal though, or if I want to sell it, period. So yeah, that's it for the playmat. Pick one up if you can for around MSRP. It's a great deal. So moving on, I picked up two decks. I'm gonna be opening one today. Why I picked up two decks and not a whole display case? The answer is that every local store is dry, out of supply. There's no way that you can walk in and get a display case. So, but fear not, I have pre-ordered one, and I'm gonna be opening this at the end of this week. So we got Untamed, we got Brobner, and we got Logos. Let me open up this bad boy and see what we're going to get. So my trusty knife. I'm not going to use the always having trouble. I'm not going to use I'm not going to show you the card list. I'm going to keep it as a surprise. This is the card list. Is this the card list? Yes, it is. I'm just going to keep it right here. And let's start off with the deck. So, as I said, at the end of this week, I'm going to be opening a whole case. I've ordered it for them. And we start off with Way of the Wolf. One pure amber, this creature gains Skirmish. Okay. And Niflheim, that's a very good Untamed card. Flexia, another pretty decent Untamed card. If you can actually swarm the field, which is the specialty of Untamed. Dust Pixie, I always like to see Dust Pixie in a deck. If we could get two, that would be awesome. No. Dew Fairy, another Amber Generation kind of thing. Looks pretty good this war. We already have a lot of ways to generate pure amber. And we got a Bidwig. So Bidwig can only fight stunned creatures, And Ancient Bear, a Soul 2, before this guy attacks you, deal 2 damage. So you can pretty much, if you're new to the game, if another creature has like 2 toughness, you kill it immediately before calculating damage to the Ancient Bear. And we've got a Nepenthe Seed. So let's see if we can go infinite. There's actually a combo where you can go infinite with this and the library access. Let's see if this is the lucky deck. If we get a KeyForge and if we get the library access, we can pretty much go infinite. Let's see if we are lucky enough. Okay. And, oh, I didn't read the cards. I'm very sorry. So, sacrifice a Nepenthe Seed. Return a card from your discard pile to your hand. Okay. It's an Omni, which means that you can do it pretty much with any house active. We have a Troop Call. We have a Regrowth, a pretty interesting card. If we're not that creature heavy, so I'm not sure how impactful this is going to be. And we've got a Mimicry. That's an awesome card. This is shaping up to be a pretty decent deck, if I say so myself. When you play this card, treat it as a copy of an action in your opponent's discard pile. We've got a Full Moon. We don't have a lot of creatures, so that could be a dead card. And we're up to Logos. So Untamed, not too bad, not too good. So one of the strong points of Untamed is that they are creature heavy, but we got a lot of interesting non-creature cards. So I'm excited to see the Logos part of the deck. I'm really hoping for library access, so we can at least get some of the combo up. So we got the Villian Analyst. It's time you use an artifact, gain 1 number. Do we have any artifacts this far? Yes, I think we do. We have an action, another action. This is an artifact, but you can only use it once, so it sucks, to be honest with you. Yeah. Let's hope for a couple of artifacts. Brobner has a lot of artifacts, and Logos has a couple. So we got a second one right here, and we've got a Research Smoko. Destroyed. Archive the top card of your deck. Yeah. Mother. I always like to see Mother. It's a great card. I think it's a burst card for going first with Logos. And we've got a Batrone, another very good Logos card. We've got a Mobius Scroll. It's a rare for Logos. Archive Mobius Scroll and up to 2 cards from your hand. So that's an artifact, which is good. And we've got another artifact, which is good. Destroy damaged creature, very good card. If you have ways, so if you had like, let's say Shadows with a couple of, how do you call those pew-pews that deal 1 damage, and if you kill them, the needle, Seeker Needle, yeah. We had this one, that would be awesome, but we don't. That's, I think, one of the best removal options for Logos, and one of the few ones that deals pure damage to creatures. So yeah, it's a very good card, so let me read this, sorry about that. It says that when you play this guy, you deal 2 damage and deal 2 damage to different creatures. So it's 4 damage split amongst 2 targets. And we've got Sloppy Lab Work. You archive a card, discard a card. Pure Amber, a lot of Pure Amber. I love seeing Pure Amber. We didn't get a key charge, so that's a bit unfortunate. And that's another great card for Logos, and I'm surprised it's common. Each player loses half their Amber, and you gain 1 chain. So because this deck doesn't have, it has a lot of Amber generation, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is not that good in this deck. And we've got the Bouncing Death Park. Destroy an enemy creature and a friendly creature. You may repeat this effect as many times as you like, as long as it's possible to repeat the entire effect. So we don't have a creature-heavy deck, so I would say that it's not that great. And we're up to Brobner, starting off strong with a rare card. This creature gains Destroyed. Return this creature to its owner hand and deal 3. So we've got War Drummer, one of the better cards in Brobner. When you play this guy, you return a Brobner creature to your hand. We got Alonin, Flame Fist. If your opponent has 7 or more, they lose 2, so that's a good way to stop your opponent. And we've got the Fire Spitter, one of my favorite Brobner cards, because you can do so much things with this guy. And we've got the War Chest, so another artifact. So it's shaping up to be a decent deck, maybe not the best one, but gain 1 number for each enemy creature that was destroyed in a fight this turn. Mighty Javelin, Pure Amber, what's not to like, and deal damage. Artifact, artifact heavy deck. Of course, if your opponent has some form of artifact removal, you're pretty much screwed, but So another special card for Brobner, and this is one that I'm not very familiar with. It's Unguarded Camp. For each creature you have in excess of your opponent, we do not have a creature heavy deck, so yeah. A friendly creature captures 1. Each creature cannot capture more than 1 this way, so yeah. And we've got a Tremor, a common. Stun a creature and each of its neighbors. Okay. It's kind of cool artwork. It's kind of cool. And then we've got a Punch. Okay. Punch a guy for 3. We've got Burn the Stockpile. If your opponent has 7 or more, they lose 4. Another way to stop. So we didn't get status, but we have a couple of ways to stop our opponent. So I skipped the card, fuck. We've got Blood Money, place 2 Amber from the common supply, general enemy creature. Okay, and then we've got Blood Money again, and that was the last card. So all in all, I would say that is not a bad deck, but it was a little bit, you know, it has a lot of synergies for creature heavy shenanigans, which we don't have. I think that is, we have 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 creatures only. So the average is around 17 to 18. So with 12 creatures and a lot of synergy cards that focus on creatures, I don't think that it's an amazing deck. It's definitely interesting. It has a lot of amber generation and you can do a couple of cool things, but we didn't get many powerful cards. So that was all for today. I'm gonna be opening another. I'm gonna be opening this deck maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and then the next video from me is going to be a whole display case opening. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe, as I will opening those bad boys regularly. And if you have any feedback on the series, on the unboxing, just let me know. I sincerely believe that unboxing decks is one of the most fun you can have with KeyForge, maybe apart from playing, but you know, I like to collect nice stuff, so yeah. So another idea I have for a video is to show up my collection. I have a couple of Horseman decks that I managed to pick up for pretty cheap and a couple of Time Travelers. So if you want to see that, just leave a comment. So thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.